Hi everybody, my name is Sera Jo. This week I'm co-hosting music lessons with Carlos. See you!
Welcome everybody to another live session in music lesson webinar with Carlos. Today we will cover different topics such as ear training, music theory, keyboard skills, chord progressions, and contemporary voicings. We also have some new piano tutorials, so stay tuned and let's get started.
I'm Sera Jo. Today I'm going to play Rosel Ferrante's Piano Voice Leading Series. I received the chart in PDF when I was in Musicians Institute. Rosel was my teacher, and first week of MI we all received his voice leading workout, and he suggested to us to transpose it to all 12 keys. Since I have been at home during the quarantine, I decided to practice my old teacher's homework, and this time in all 12 keys. I know that this contemporary harmony workout will be very useful to all piano students looking to develop a strong sense of voice leading. Through this voice leading series, you will learn the diatonic chord system really well. Also, this will help you in your technique. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much. Now it's time to practice together.
Hey, thank you, Sera Jo, for this video. Actually, this video is very important. It features Russell Ferrante's harmonic workout. Yeah, Russell Ferrante, he teaches now at USC, but before also he used to teach at the Musicians Institute. And those were kind of his signature workouts for piano voice leading. Yes, Russell Ferrante from Yellow Jackets, yeah, an amazing musician, historical jazz and fusion jazz player. So, and I think if memory serves me well, yeah, those workouts, yeah, they were provided in the key of C only. Yeah, but then all the students were asked to transpose in all 12 keys. Yeah, so thank you, Sarah. So she actually transcribed, yeah, all the workouts. Yeah, all this workout. In all 12 keys. Actually, what I would do is just go through the video. This is actually very important. Those harmonic workouts are really gonna help you know your diatonic keys very well. Yeah, and it's a great practice to do. And also, you know, if you already feel comfortable working with your diatonic keys, then just use the key of C and transpose on your own. But if you're new to transposition, you know, please use the whole video, yeah, which is an extremely useful resource. Okay, good. So now we're going to start with our own workouts. Last week, we did our natural minor scale in all 12 keys, ascending. And this week, we talked that we were gonna build them, but descending. So here we go. One moment. Let me see. Let me turn the volume up a little bit, and then we're all set. Okay. So we're gonna start, and we're gonna build our minor scales. Now, right to left. Do, te, le, sol, fa, me, re, do. In all 12 keys, yeah? That's gonna be our ear training and piano warm-up of today. So here we go. We're gonna sing and play, and we're gonna end up with a cluster, yeah, in that key center. Do, te, le, sol, fa, me, re, do. Okay, let's do it again. Do, te, le, sol, fa, me, re, do. Okay, so let's just make a note. Instead of T, we have te, flat 7. Instead of 6, la, we have le, the flat 6. And instead of mi, we have me, the flat 3. And we're going to move on. Let's move on now to the key of D natural minor. So we have B flat now. So here we go. Do, te, le, sol, fa, me, re, do. Together. And let's play again. Do, te, le, sol, fa, me, re, do. Yeah, so today we're gonna do a lot of basics, a lot of musicianship. And now we're gonna go to the key of G minor. So we have an E flat and a B flat. So at this moment, I'm even actually using those graphics to bypass the, key signatures and just deal with geometrical shapes. Actually, that, in my opinion, that would be the very first way to start. And then we can apply the same methodology to all the modes and all the hybrid modes and melodic minor modes and even harmonic minor modes, you name it, yeah? Yeah, always starting with the geometrical shapes first. Then we can use all the key signatures and we can use other symbols. Why don't we start with G, descending. Do, te, le, together. And why don't we play again? Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And let's go to C minor. Now we have 3 flats, B flat, A flat, and E flat. Let's start. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. Again. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. And let's move on to F natural minor. So we have an E flat, D flat, B flat, and A flat. Here we go. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. Once more. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And here we go. Let's go now to B flat minor. So now we have what? B flat, A flat, G flat, E flat, and D flat is our altered notes. Okay? Is our accidentals. Why don't we start? Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. Let's play a cluster. Let's play it again. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And let's move on. Let's go to E flat natural minor scale. E flat natural minor scale. So here we go. So we have a C flat, yeah, instead of a C natural. So let's pay attention to that. E flat. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And let's build our scale once more. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. Now we're going to move on to D sharp natural minor. So we're going to build our scale in E flat natural minor and also D sharp. They're enharmonic scale. So here we go. Let's do it once more. Now D sharp going down, yeah, top to bottom. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. Yes, and we have an E sharp. We have E sharp. Let's build our scales again from top to bottom. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do, and together. Now let's go to G sharp natural minor. G sharp natural minor. Descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. At the end, we play a cluster. Yeah, always. It's the best way to visualize a scale. Let's play it again. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. Now let's move on to C sharp natural minor descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together, cluster. Once more. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. And now Let's move on to F sharp natural minor scale. F sharp natural minor. Here we go. Descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. Once more. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And let's move on to B natural minor scale. Yeah, so we're going to start with B, descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And once more. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And together. Let's move on to E natural minor scale. E natural minor scale, descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. And once more. Descending. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Together. Good. Yeah, that was what a nice warm-up. We should do this with every conceivable scale, mode, alternate mode, hybrid scale, blues scale, everything in all 12 keys. And we should just build them, yeah, graphically, without key signatures, even without notes. So we're just emphasizing the graphic display, yeah, of the scales. Okay, excellent. Very good. What are we going to do next? Since today the theme is to build our musicianship, I want to continue with intervals. There are two aspects in developing our musical perception. One, I would say, is language. And yes, we're using movable do for that. And movable do is intimately connected with building all our scales. Another aspect is the visualization aspect, yeah? And intervals from a minor second to a major 13, ascending and descending are gonna be our visual elements, yeah? Lately, I was reading some books on super learning and those super learners, and I was amazed that a lot of their elements I learned from my teachers. Yeah, they didn't call it that. Yeah, but Rand Blake, which he still teaches, he's still alive, and he's still teaching at the New England Conservatory. He used to emphasize memory. He used to emphasize the direct experience. Yeah. Now, if I may use the more sophisticated terms and technologies of super learning, yeah. So we have. We can use different, as we can say, Lego or elements on top of which we're going to build more complex forms. So one of the most basic elements is intervals. Okay, and we're going to detach. You know, usually in traditional harmony, the way traditionally we teach intervals, and I have to say we because I also teach at college level. Yeah, is we always are attaching intervals with a key center, and of course that's a traditional way of teaching. Privately, on my own, I don't do that. Yeah, I teach intervals as individual entities, space entities. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. So here we have our augmented fourth ascending. Augmented fourth. We're going to see it as 3 whole steps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to do that both ascending and also descending. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but for now, we're going to be working with ascending, yeah, intervals. And we're going to choose for this the cycle of fifths is the way to navigate through all 12 keys. Yeah? So how are we going to do this? We are going to build our chords with one hand. Let's say augmented fourth and C. Then we're going to move to the next note, G. And we're going to change hands and change registers, okay? So why don't you follow me? C, augmented fourth, ascending. G. Next one, D. A. E. B. G flat. D flat. A flat. E flat. B flat. F. And C. Okay, that's a great way of working with our intervals. So, but now let's do it again. But now let's see if we can, I want to do, yeah, why don't we do the cycle of minor thirds. Yeah, cycle of minor thirds ascending. Yeah, so we have C, E flat, G flat, A, D flat, E, G, B flat, D, F, A flat, B. That's going to be the way that we're going to take this interval. Yeah, we're going to go a bit faster now. C, E flat, G flat or F sharp, A, D flat or C sharp, E, G, B flat. See, I'm changing hands and I'm changing registers. D, F, A flat, B, and C. Okay, good, excellent. So now we're going to work with our augmented fourths but descending. 3 whole steps going down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so but I want to change cycles. I want to go through, yeah, why don't we start with this cycle? This is a minor third cycle but descending. Yeah, so we're going to go C, A, G flat, E flat, B, A flat, F, D, B flat, G, E, D flat, and then we go back to C. So let's take our intervals through this cycle. C, A, G flat, E flat, B, A flat, F, D, B flat, G, E, D flat, and C. Okay, not bad, huh? Not too painful. Okay, I want to do another pass, but I want to work with a different cycle. How about let's go through this cycle of major thirds ascending. Yeah, so our cycle of major thirds ascending is C, E, A flat or G sharp, D flat, F, A, D, G flat or F sharp, B flat, E flat, G, B, we go back to C. And now we're going to work again with our descending augmented fourth interval. Yeah, and let's forget about relating any interval with any key or any chord. Yeah, if it's an augmented fourth, I don't want to be thinking, oh, it belongs to this dominant 7 chord. Forget about all of that. It's just a little element, little space, musical space element. That's it. Yeah. So here we go. C, E, A flat, D flat, F, A, D, G flat, B flat, E flat, G, B, and C. Okay, very good, excellent. Yeah, so that was our workout on intervals for the day. I'm gonna do the whole series. Yeah, the first level is gonna be all the intervals from minor second to a major seventh, ascending and descending, working out exactly the way that we did today. Yeah, we take our intervals, ascending and descending, and we're gonna use different cycles, and we're gonna be changing, hand positions and registers when we play. The second level would be to have intervals from a flat 9 all the way to major 13th, both ascending and descending. And for that, we're going to use a different type of routine, yeah, because then we cannot play those chords with one hand. Okay, good. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Let's move to some application. Yeah, I want to work with some merengue piano and some salsa piano also, if we have time. So here we go. Okay, excellent, excellent. So now today we're going to work with this example that comes from my book, Merengue Piano Styles, page 10, example 4, Pambiche style. So Pambiche style belongs to the syncopated subgroups, yeah, Pambiche style, and of course in Pambiche we have different, even other subgroups, yeah, we have other subgroups like ritmo caballo, and you name it. Okay, so why don't we start working together? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so we had a very interesting pattern. Yeah, we had a very interesting pattern. So we have here, we're going from a 5 to the 1. And we start with the 5th, yeah, with a sol, with the 5th of the key. So when I was playing in merengue bands, when I was a student back in those days in Massachusetts, yeah, after a couple hours of playing, I thought I was going to die. And then my teacher in those days, you know, a great classical pianist, Anthony Di Bonaventura, who was now, I think he's the chairman at the piano department in Boston University. He had me, relax, Carlos, relax those wrists, otherwise you're gonna die in those gigs, yeah? Then my other teacher at Berkeley, you know, Stephanie Tiernan, yeah, also, Carlos, breathe, relax those muscles. And thank God I followed that advice. So I was able just to, you know, do those, what it was, 6 hours, you know, that we had to play boom, 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 you know, those merengue gigs, non-stop. You know, it was a merengue salsa, yeah, and back to back, you know, with, anyways. Yeah, so I learned to relax my wrists. Now, let's play another example. Now, we're gonna play the same example now, but let's go to the next section. Yeah, the next section is the same example, but now slower, 180 beats per minute. So why don't we give it a try? One, two, 1, 2. As you heard, the rhythm section, the percussion changed. Yeah, so we had two sections, even within the same Pambiche style. Yeah, and so then we have two sections, one that maybe we can use more for a verse section and maybe the other one more for a chorus section. Yeah, so now we're going to practice together, same tempo, 180 beats per minute, but without the piano. Yeah, only the music, bass, and drums. So why don't we practice? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, good. So now we are going to practice again without the piano, only bass and percussion, but now at 248 beats per minute. I'm gonna leave the video up, yeah, so please check it out, practice, yeah, until you feel comfortable. Yeah, very comfortable with those patterns. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good, yeah, good, yeah, that was a nice warm-up. Now, I want to change. I was talking that when I was playing those 5-nighter gigs, yeah, at night. I used to go to Berkeley in the morning and then play at night every single day. I don't know when did I have time to sleep. Anyways, but then we were playing, you know, merengue and salsa, back and forth, back and forth. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get my backup tracks first. Okay. You can see in salsa, you know, also because it's close relationship with jazz. Yeah, the harmony, yeah, can be always very sophisticated. Yeah, one moment. Yeah, it's interesting actually to study Afro-Latin music history. Yeah. And their influence, yeah, in New York, yeah, and how musicians in New York, you know, Latino musicians, they were sitting in with many jazz bands, and also the other way around, you know, many jazz players, especially horn players, used to go to salsa and gigs and just sit in. Yeah, so there was an incredible cross-pollination of styles and interests. Okay, so here we have a 2-5. 2-5-1. Yeah, we're gonna start with our 2-5-1s. I don't think I have done 2-5-1s yet. Yeah, and very simple in 2-3 clave, yeah, and in the key of C. So why don't we start playing? 1, 2, 3, and this is the pattern we're going to be working together. Yeah, so here we have voice leading voice. We have that C going to the B, the Do going to the T, T going to the La, Do, Ti, La, Ti, Do. So we have that kind of movement in the other voices. Yeah, one thing that is always very interesting is to see some of the nicest montunos that I find, especially those of Papo Luca, which is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, have that very nice melody that is being created. Yeah, and that's something great that we also can use. Yeah, to construct. Yeah, and to build our own montuno patterns. So now I want to start, and I want to start at 132 beats per minute, and we're just gonna jam, yeah, with this chord progression, and then little by little we're gonna take the speed up. Hopefully we're gonna go all the way up to maybe 160 or 172, depends how we feel. Let me see, I just want to check that my backup track is loud enough for the webinar. This is just a tryout. Okay, good. We're in business. So we're gonna play. How many times should we play this? Let's see if we play 4 times. And here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so now we are going to take it up a notch. 148 beats per minute. Yeah, we're gonna take it up a notch. And why don't we repeat, instead of just repeating it 4 times, we're gonna repeat it 8 times. So we're gonna, the whole purpose, you know, of working with those montunos is just to relax into the groove. Yeah, so it's okay if we repeat it 8, 13, 32 times, that's fine. Yeah, so here we go. Something happened to my backup track. I don't know what is. One moment. Something went wrong. Okay, let me try again. Let me try again here. Once more. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's take it up a notch. Yeah, let's go to 154. 154. And let's play together. Actually play eight times. Yeah, but my backup tracks are actually acting out. I don't know why. Okay, let's see if we can go now to 165 beats per minute, and I hope that my tracks will not act up. And here we go. I'm gonna play 8 times, hopefully. Okay, good. Now let's go to another. Let's take it up a notch. Yeah, we're in 165. Let's go to 172 beats per minute. And let's practice together. 1, 2. That was a nice little practice, yeah? So I'm gonna leave this video on again and see if you can start practicing with this Montuno 2-3 clave in different speeds. And then ideally, we should take this to all 12 keys. And then if we take it to all 12 keys, it's quite a workout, yeah? So now there's one more thing I wanna do. That I've been, I asked everybody to join me last week to work with, one moment, our tension substitution voicings. We have a dominant chord, flat 13, sharp 9. We're gonna build this dominant chord in different keys in root position only. Next week, we're gonna work in first inversion because I wanna go a bit deeper, yeah, in how to practice this chord, okay? So, top row, we have the intervals, sharp 9, 3, flat 13, flat 7, bottom row, solfege, re, mi, le, te. So, here we go. We're gonna sing and play. Re, mi, le, te. I'm gonna go to F. Re, mi, le, te. B flat. Re, mi, le, te. E flat. Re, mi, le, te. A flat. Re, mi, le, te. So my sharp 9, 3, flat 13, flat 7. D flat. Re, mi, le, te. G flat. Re, mi, le, te. B. Re, mi, le, te. E. Re, mi, le, te. A. Re, mi, le, te. D. And one more, key of G. Re, mi, le, te. Okay, that's a nice way of building, yeah, all our voicing, and not only this voicing, but every other voicing in all 12 keys. Now, next level. If we know how to play already this voicing, the next level will be just to go, yeah, through all the keys without building, just playing. So that's what I want to do next. I'm going to play left hand root and right hand chord. For now, we're only going to use the cycle of fourths. For now. So here we go. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, A flat. Oops. We were D flat, now we're gonna go to G flat. B, E, A, D, G, and back to C. Okay, so now we're gonna work with our left hand only. We're gonna play left hand root and then we're gonna play the chord. Stride, it's a stride. So here we go. C, root, chord. F, root, chord. B flat, chord. E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat or F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, and let's go back to C. There is one more way that I like to practice, and this one supports soloing, yeah, which is always, sometimes we have a voicing on the left hand and we use our right hand for, melodic improvisation. So we're gonna play the chord in our left hand. We're gonna play the root as melody with the right. I'm gonna go like this, C, then I'm going to F, or to whatever other key. I wanna use a different cycle. I wanna go through the cycle of minor thirds ascending that we did early on with the intervals. So I'm gonna just call the key C, E flat, F sharp, A, D flat, E, G, B flat, D, F, A flat, and B. We go back to C. Okay, so that's a nice tension substitution workout. If I want to be technical, those would be the close position tension substitution voicings. We can use them for the left hand, for the right hand. We can practice them in different configurations. Okay, excellent. So I think that's it for today, and it's time to say goodbye. So thank you for being with me in this live broadcast. We covered a lot of material, and we're going to continue to do so in our next class. I'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Until then, have a wonderful week, practice your instrument every day, and listen and play lots of good music. See you next week.